Welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris, and today I'm going to be doing freeze-dried bananas, but I'm doing something different today. I'm going to mash them up and see if I can maybe make banana powder after I freeze-dry them. So I just cut up all the bananas, and I'm going to mash them all up, and then I'm going to put them on the freeze-dry trays and freeze-dry this and see if we can make freeze-dried banana powder. So we'll be back after they're freeze-dried and we'll see if it works. I'm going to mash them up as much as I can so that I can just put it on the tray.
Smells great.
Yeah. And I'm using,
and all of this?
The bad part. So the bananas were really pretty ripe, so as you can see. So that's why I'm going to try to do banana powder. In the past, I've done...
He's drooling.
In the past, I've done just banana pieces that I eat as a snack. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, we'll see you soon. I'm going to mash all this up. Look, see? That was real quick. This is a potato masher.
So we're using it for...
It's just a potato masher, yeah. Well, now it's a banana masher. Okay. So, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, I have the banana puree. Not really puree, but smashed banana in the tray. It was pretty easy to do. And then I've got the tin foil on top, and then I'm going to load these in the regular freezer for 24 hours, and then I will freeze dry them after that. I'm using the silicone mats because I think it'll be easier to get this out of here once it's freeze dried also. You know what? Maybe I'll do two without silicone mats, and we'll see which one is the best. Without silicone and with. I'm going to do that. We'll do an experiment. You know, we always do experiments here. Okay, I wanted to show you guys also that the peels and whatever's left over, I usually compost this or give it to the worms for worm castings, to make worm castings, but I'm going to make a banana peel fertilizer juice out of this. So I'm just going to add rainwater. You can add water as well, but I'm going to use rainwater because it has no... chlorine or fluoride in it, and so I'm going to use rainwater, let this sit, and then I'm going to put this on my plants, the juice from this, and then whatever's left over I can always put it in my fermented juice fertilizer, big tall one that we do the JDOM method, or I can compost it. So we have a lot of videos on that. Y'all go check them out. Look under fertilizer, fermented plant juice. It's all under the fertilizer playlist, and I think maybe on the fermented playlist, mostly on the fertilizer playlist. So go check it out. Hey everybody, we've got the banana puree, some mashed banana, loaded into the freeze dryer, and it is so cold, y'all. My fingers were about to freeze off bringing them from the freezer to the freeze dryer. And also, just to let you guys know, some of it spilled over the edges, so I had to take a knife and scrape it off the edges. Now we're going to close the door. When you close the door, you got to make sure that this black line right here is thick all the way around, that there's not a space. There's not a little space missing, so that you can see a good seal. I like to make sure it's really good and sealed, so you might have to finagle with the black seal gasket. And so I use a wet rag because I feel like that the moisture with the door gives it a better seal. Okay, we got a good seal. So now we already loaded it, so now we're going to close the drain. Got the drain closed now, and we will hit continue. See you when it's done. Okay, everybody, we are at 47 hours, and I don't know if it's ready yet. I hope so, but it's so much banana in there and it's kind of thick. So let's test it out and see. I'm going to open it up. Okay, you guys, I just left the other ones in the freeze dryer, and I'm going to see just this one And if it's not really ready, I'm going to put them back in. So I'm not, ooh, let's see, I'm like, let me, this is the first time I've done this, so I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, let me try a fork, let me try a knife, a spatula maybe, let's see. I got a bowl here so I can like, I put so much on here I can't get it off. Okay, let's see. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. The trick is if it's done inside. Let's see. It looks like it's done. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think this worked. Let me see if I can go a little lower so y'all can see what I'm doing here. All right, look. And you want to feel if it's cold in the middle, then it's still not freeze dried. This is totally dry. I'm so excited, you guys. Here's the deal though. If you don't work with this fast, the moisture from the air literally is gonna rehydrate this. Yeah. So this is working. Look at this. I'm so excited about this, you guys. So I am trying to figure out how I'm going to do this quickly. Because I was going to try to make a banana powder out of it. But it's very, very thick. So it's going to be a lot firmer. Look at this. Look at that, you guys. I'm so excited. You know how, it feels like a piece of, like styrofoam. It's, you know how, and I always use my hands. I wash my hands like 3 or 4 times. And I use my hands because that way I can feel if it's cold. And then if it's cold, then you know that, throw that in the sink. If it's cold, then you know that it's not freeze dried. So I'm going to go grab some Mylar bags. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the Mylar bag and crush it. But I'm also, at the end, I'm going to put some in a food processor and see. But I want to get these in the bag real quick first. And then the last batch, the last tray, I will see if I can pulverize it. Because I don't want to ruin the whole batch. And the house is moist because it's been raining today. And so let me go get those real quick. Mylar bags. Okay, you got to put your oxygen absorber in the bag. And make sure you seal your oxygen absorbers back up because they'll start activating. So, let me see. I usually put like something on top. Alright. And then you start throwing it in the bag as quick as possible. And I mean quick. Because it really does. If you have any moisture in your house, if you live in a humid area like Florida or anywhere like that, or if you live in an area that particular day is humid, these will start reactivating the moisture back in. So push all the air out, zip it up, and then you seal it with the sealer that comes with the harvestright freeze dryer. So I'm just going to put this aside. I'm going to go get the other ones, and I'll be back. Okay, here's the second tray. I don't know if y'all can see real good. Ooh. Let's see. Let's try the knife again. Like that. Oh! Isn't that great, you guys? Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh man, this is great. Look. This is great. Sorry I'm doing it so fast, but I got to get it in the bags. But I just wanted to show y'all. And it's not cold, so it is dry. Perfectly dry. This is fantastic. Throw this in the sink. Boris is really good. He helps me wash everything out. I do all the work and he does the washing for me when I'm doing the freeze dry. Look at that. So, so some of these I'm gonna, I got 2 more trays, but I'm gonna try to pulverize and see if I can make banana powder. But you can see, let me show you this. Hold on. Let me get the bags that I used. Kind of messy. I'm making a mess. I always get so nervous because it will activate quick. Rehydrate. All right, hold on a minute. Look. This is already powdery. See? So you can totally make banana powder with this. And this is already starting to activate here on the bottom. Yeah, it's already starting to rehydrate. I say activate. I should say rehydrate. Look, it's starting to, it's not as powdery now. It's sticking. See, it's sticking to the bottom now. See how quick that does? That rehydrates? No, hold on. I washed my hands. So I got too much on my hands now. And then I'm going to have to wait for my hands to dry real good before I do the next batch, because then my hands, the water from my hands will activate and rehydrate. So, all right, I'll be back. Let me go get the next batch. Okay, did y'all see me on the last bag? I didn't put the oxygen absorber, so I got to go back and do that. And then also, when you let the stuff sit in the freeze dryer and you're waiting to pull it out, if you wait too long without it drying, this whole tray gets freezing cold again. And then it's kind of hard to determine that your product is whether it's wet or not. I mean, so that's another thing that I don't like. It's just been the amount of time that me and you've been talking, and this one was real thinner, a lot thinner, so that would have been done way sooner than the other ones, because I didn't have each tray perfectly exactly. That almost reminds me of what do you call that? Oh, what's it called? I think there were some onions on this from my last freeze dry. Fell from the top of peanut brittle. Kind of looks like peanut brittle, don't it? Feels like peanut brittle. I'm using a knife to scrape it off. All right, so I'm gonna save these for later and show y'all. Okay, hold on. They rehydrate sitting there, and we've got to put our oxygen absorber in. Let's see. I'm going to break these up smaller. I got to hurry and get the other one because it's getting cold, and I'm afraid it's getting moisture in it when it's not freeze drying. It's just in the cold stage. I'll show you the unit in just a second. Let me just get this squared away, or I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, I'm looking at the wrong camera angle. Okay, let's get started on this one. Oh, look. Look at that. I love it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take a couple of these pieces and put them in a food processor thing. Let's just shove this in real quick. Or maybe I can hit it with a mallet. Let me try that first. Well, let's get 2 pieces out. Let's have some fun. I just have to do this all quick because it's going to rehydrate sitting here. Okay. And then move this out of the way. I already put an oxygen absorber in here, didn't I? Uh-oh. Well, yep, I did. Alright. Put these back in. Crazy. Yeah. It's always exciting when you try something new and it works out. You can use these in recipes or smoothies or whatever. And you can just use them to eat. Like, look, if you had a snack. If you're on a diet and you're trying to trick yourself, you could pretend that that's, what do you call it? The candy. I can't think today. Oh, you know, guys, what I'm talking about. Gosh, I can't think today. What's wrong with me? Hold on, let me go get the food processing thing. Okay, I got this little thing here. Little gadget. I've had it for years. It's called the Ultimate Chopper. They probably don't even make them anymore. You know, when you get those ads seen on TV things. So I'm just going to put it right like that. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh. You can't hold it straight down like that because it won't pop. You got to do pulses. Because I don't have like a real food processor. I should probably get one. Okay. Let's see. I'm just throwing things around. Sorry if it's loud, you guys, but I just want to, trying to see. Let me get something. Uh-oh, there's Buster not barking at something. Look. Banana powder, you guys. Look at that. So you can make banana powder pretty easily. Look at that. Buster! It's okay. Look. Isn't that great? Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. Okay. So now let me show you the freeze dryer real quick. Okay. So this is the freeze dryer after I pulled everything out, but I want y'all to see. Look at how thick. It's like 2 inches of, or 1.5 inches of ice built up. That's what happens. That's all the water that came out of the bananas. You see that? And so now what I'm going to do is I really am not going to, I usually don't do defrost because it's just to save electricity. I'm just going to hit no defrost. And then, man, that thing is loud, huh? And then later on, and then I always put like a mat or something down because it's going to, a lot of moisture is going to drop down here. But this is where the water is going to come out of. It's going to start draining in the back. And then sometimes I'll show you if it happens today. Once it starts to dehydrate, melt, if this is skinny enough, I can pull this gasket off and this off and just pull the sheet of ice out and throw it in my bucket. So if I catch it in time, I'll do that with you guys to show you. It's kind of cool. It just speeds up the process. So usually I put a rag or something right here because it drips right here while it is defrosting. And then you can do another round. I'm probably going to do tomorrow, next day, I'm going to do lemons. So y'all watch for that episode, freeze-dried lemons. Let's go back to the kitchen. Okay, let's make some banana milk. I'm just doing a test with this little bit of powdered banana. I'm going to put in the milk. And look, it's already starting to get a little, so good. Oh my God. Might need more milk. Let's see. I'm letting Buster over here lick the bowl. The red bowl. Let's see if we use the frother. I hope I don't ruin this frother. Let's see. Let me rinse this off real quick so I don't ruin it. I'm always experimenting, you guys. And you're always with me, so. Uh-oh, I think I did get some bananas stuck in this thing. Oh, I cut it out. Okay. All right, let's taste it. Oh, my goodness. Y'all. That is so good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm going to have to save that for Boris to try now. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to show you the sealer. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, this is the sealer, the harvestright sealer. And so you you push out all the air. Let's see if all the air's out. You push out all the air. And then you seal the top. You put it on the highest. And then you just put it right here in the sealer like this. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me get closer. And then you just push the handle down. It's real easy. It's nothing. It's just plug it in and go. And then there's a light. I don't know if y'all can see the light. That goes off. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see the light. I just go all the way up to the top. See the light? Go all the way to the top. I just do like 3 or 4 times. There's the light. Until it's sealed all the way up. So I start from there and move up. And then seal it, okay? And look, let's try this now. So I'll seal the other ones in a minute. Oh. I don't know if this will work. Let's see. I'm just curious if I use this mallet. I don't want to hit the bag. I don't want to break the bag though. Maybe a rubber mallet might be better. To pulverize it. To make powder if you didn't want to do it in the thing. Man, this is loud. Okay, I'm going to spare y'all this. But I think if you use a rubber mallet, it might be better, and you might be able to, but I think that processor is better. So I just wanted to see if that would work. And if it was thinner, it would probably work better, but I just wanted to see. So y'all did that experiment with me. All right, I'm going to get the rest of these sealed up and try to clean this countertop because now it's all sticky from the bananas starting to get hydrated again. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'm always looking at the wrong, where is it? I think it's here. I'm always looking at the wrong, where the camera is supposed to be, so y'all forgive me for that. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe, and hit that little bell that tells you when we're going to get new stuff. I try to do everything once a week, a short and a regular video, and we have a playlist that has everything on it. It has sleep sounds for you to sleep. It's got ASMR sounds for relaxation. It has fermented plant juice for fertilizer, how to do everything DIY, chicken coop, gardening, how to make your own compost, how to do your worm bin for worm castings, pretty much a lot of urban farming stuff, and we've got some pranks on there. And we also have a members only where we've got behind the scenes and stuff like that. And also we have lots and lots of videos on how to grow cannabis and CBD. on that members only. And what else can I tell you? The playlists are real easy. You just go choose what's more of interest to you, and it's all sectioned off so that you can take a look at what we've got. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something out of this. And if you've got any questions, leave me some comments, or if you got any comments and you want to say, hey, you did that dummy wrong, go ahead, tell me. I want to learn. We're all experimenting here, and we're having a good time. So God bless you guys. Babe, you just woke up from a nap. Try this banana water. Banana milk. Is it good?
Yeah, it's okay.
What?
It's pretty good.
I thought it was delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, I realized what it is that Boris doesn't like about it is because I like really ripe bananas, and he doesn't like really ripe bananas, and those were really ripe bananas.
Those are super ripe.
Yeah, so that's why you didn't like it as much.
Yeah, it was too sweet.
But what's funny about it is you like lots of sugar, so you would think you'd like really ripe bananas. Mm-hmm. But, no. Okay.
Okay, like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, I did not catch it in time in order to show you how I could take out the ice that built up, but I did want to show you how much water came out of those bananas. Look at that. I always say that's a whole gallon of water, more than a gallon of water. I'm going to use it on my plants because it doesn't have any fluoride in it. It's straight from the banana, so it's probably it's just as good as rainwater. So I want to let you guys know that I never close the door after freeze dry. I always leave it open at all times because you don't want mold getting in there. If any moisture is trapped, I always leave it open. I never close it unless I'm actually freeze drying. So that's another tip I wanted to share with you guys. Guys, it did fill up the whole gallon, but I want to tell you something. This water smells like bananas. It's so cool, but it doesn't really taste like bananas. And there's some stuff that when you freeze dry, it'll kind of have the taste of the essence. But for some reason, this one doesn't. But the smell is so cool. It smells like bananas.